Hey guys, I'm Evan. Welcome to Country View Acres. So today we're trying to get access back here to where there's this old trash pit. People probably 20, 30 years ago had dug a pit back here to bury a bunch of trash, and it's still just open. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to get that cleaned out. But to do that, we've got to get this fence moved out of the way. We actually put it up just temporarily, and it zigzags around this trash pit right here. So we're going to cut this fence, we're going to roll it back out of the way, and then we're going to go ahead and get all these fence posts pulled through here so that we have access just to get in here and try to clean out all this trash so that we can dispose of it properly. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the field fence here and roll it back that direction. I think in the future we're going to end up having a gate somewhere in this area leading out to the new pasture once we have it fenced in. So I think this is a good place to cut it. All right, I left the top and bottom ones for last. This may go flying. Nope, not too bad. Hopefully I can just roll this up. So we do have a barbed wire about 3 inches above the ground here, and we got to get it unattached from the fence posts, and then we'll pull it back as well. And it's really just to keep predators from crawling under the fence. These ones here on the ground are the worst to try to get unhooked. That is for sure. This stuff is like the worst stuff to mess with. I really don't think there's much trying to coil this up.
Coiling itself up.
Yeah. It's gonna be a mess. Catches on everything, even me. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the tractor now. We're gonna pull out all these T-posts, and then we've got this one wooden post to pull out, and then I think it'll be clear enough where we can start getting the brush hog in here, and we maybe can knock down some of these thorns before we try to pull out any of that trash. Some old black pipe. Try to get this out of the way. I'm gonna see if I can run the brush hog over this, see if I can knock down most of these thorns before, excuse me, before we end up trying to get in here. That's a long piece of pipe. I don't know what's going on there. It looks like maybe they tried to burn it before because it looks awful melted. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this top link so that I can maybe get the back of the brush hog up a little higher so that I can get over this pile of dirt. Yeah, I think that's definitely higher in the back now.
What are you gonna dig that out with? Because there's a lot of, you gonna use the grapples?
Can't get in there with the grapple. I mean, I really can't. I can get some
You
of this
just cut
stuff.
some trees down.
This pile's in the way.
It's just dirt.
Okay. Rebecca says just move the dirt. So this looks pretty good so far. You can see the mound of dirt now that they piled to the side when they dug the trash pit. But there's still quite a bit of trees, and then there's a bunch of lower limbs. We're gonna go grab a chainsaw and we're gonna try to clear this out even more and try to get it to maybe we can get in here with the tractor and the grapple and see if we can grab some of it that way. Because Rebecca is afraid that there's actually like mice and snakes down in there. She don't want to pick it out by hand. She really wants to be able to use the tractor to clean this up.
I think there's like a whole house rug here.
What'd you?
Like a whole house rug from like the 1970s or something. It's like old green shag, or maybe it used to be white or something.
Yeah, I'd say it didn't used to be green.
Well, you never know.
I think that's mold.
Oh, I think I saw something move.
Got to get all the limbs that are like 10 feet and lower, maybe 9 feet. I think it's 9 feet and lower, so that they don't hit the tractor cab if I try to pull this out with the tractor. All right, Rebecca's taking over. She can figure it out. You gotta pull that back and then pull the trigger. There you go.
Oh, I don't think it's attached.
Yeah, that one's already cut out of the tree. You can cut it again if you want. And watch out for the falling limbs.
Need glasses for that.
Yeah, there's some in the truck, I think.
I did that with my eyes closed.
Don't tell people you're chainsawing with your eyes closed. Are you the official tree trimmer now?
Well, with that pole saw, yeah. It was
You like
fun.
that?
Although I have a feeling my arms are going to be a little bit sore tomorrow. We might not have any trees.
Yeah, if you keep on trimming them.
I know.
Well, I think we got everything cleared up pretty good. We got decent access now. I think we can even get through this side if we wanted to. So we've got some of this black pipe in here. Man, there is like just trash. I mean, I see lots of cans, bottles, sleeping bags. There's a ton of 2x4s and stuff in here. I don't even know if you guys can be able to tell what I'm walking through, but man, it just looks like somebody pushed a building in, maybe, and like piled it here. There's just 2x4s everywhere. There's a lot of galvanized metal. I'm not sure what everything is here, but it looks like maybe an old shed somebody had pushed down. That some more metal. You got this, an old rug. You can't even hardly tell that's a rug. looks like a pile of moss, but it's actually a pile that's a rug. But it's just goes all the way down there. It's just mostly lumber, but there's just a bunch of metal and plastic and everything mixed in here. So I can see plastic in the ground all the way over to here, and the trash pit's over there. So there's trash just in here all the way back here. I think we're gonna have to end up taking the grapple or the rake and just raking all the way through this and almost kind of tilling it up to discover everything that's actually in here, because I think there's a lot more trash than what's in the pit. So I'm not gonna attempt to try to grab anything out of there today because I don't have a dumpster yet. So I'm gonna try to get the dumpster next weekend, and then hopefully we can come back and we can start picking all this stuff up and throwing it in the dumpster. The problem is this dirt pile that's right in front is somewhat in the way of being able to scoop it out with the tractor. So I may end up having to move that dirt pile, like pick that dirt pile up and put it off to the side so I can go straight in with the tractor and try to grab stuff out. We'll just have to wait and see, but I think that'll probably be in about a week when I can finally get a dumpster here, so before I start cleaning this stuff up. But at least we got it all opened up now, the fence is down, and we can get in here and we can finally get this cleaned out. And then after that, you know, once we fill this hole in, this fence is gonna be straight, finally. Instead of having this big zigzag in it, this fence will actually go straight, and it'll actually be right over where that pit was. And it'll go straight down here. And we'll have to get that done you know, we're gonna try to get this done as quick as we can, because I think we're gonna be getting some steers here pretty soon, probably within the next month or two. So we need to get this fence closed back in so that we can use this pasture area again.
Ready to go for a walk? Yeah? Ooh, the sun coming off that pond is bright.
Well, that's it for this video, guys. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hi, buddy. Oh my goodness. Come on. Yeah, there's ice on the edge of the pond.
Yeah, the water's still cold.